become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'd like to talk about Marilyn Monroe's milk, eggs and steak diet, which was considered bizarre in the 50s. At the height of her career, Marilyn Monroe was undoubtedly considered one of the most beautiful women in the world. She was curvaceous, full-figured, and represented the perfect curvy woman. And how is it that she achieved this figure, you might be asking? Well, instead of taking juice cleansers, gluten-free this and that, and spending endless hours in the gym, she actually publicly came out with her secrets, admitting that her diet was very simple and consisted of a very high protein and high fat diet, consisting of milk, eggs and steak, as shown here in this very raunchy photo where the blonde bombshell is cracking an egg into her milk while she's seductively and suggestively lying in bed. I mean, wow, what a beautiful and gorgeous woman she really was. And it is this high protein, high fat diet based on milk, eggs and steak, which is what I'm going to detail today. Now, in the September 1952 issue of Pageant magazine, Marilyn Monroe revealed her diet to the world in a feature article called How I Stay in Shape, as featured here. The article detailed her high protein and fat diet as well as her exercise routine, and on top of that, some very sultry photos of the actress in bed eating her whole food diet. For her breakfast, Marilyn Monroe chose a liquid breakfast which consisted of 2 raw eggs which she would crack into a glass of warm milk. And to actually heat the milk, she would first obviously put it in a pot, and while she was having a shower she would heat it up, and as soon as she was done with her quick shower she would crack those 2 raw eggs in and mix them in with a fork and essentially make a milk and egg protein shake. On top of that, she would have a multivitamin pill. That was a very fast and efficient liquid breakfast. Now, as you can imagine, Marilyn Monroe's life was very busy and hectic being an actress in Hollywood. But although she may have skipped her lunch, the actress is known to have had a very substantial high-protein dinner. After her busy day, she's said to have gone to the markets and bought some steak, liver or lamb chops, essentially some animal protein, and she would go home and broil them up for dinner and eat as a side 4 or 5 carrots. That constituted her high protein dinner. Now, in the article she also mentions that for a treat she would enjoy a hot fudge ice cream sundae and kind of made it a bit of a habit, and she justified her habit, her indulgence, because she was on a high protein diet. And when I read all of this, I just can't help to think of Vince Gironda. I mean, here we have Marilyn Monroe, a successful Hollywood actress, and it is well known that Vince Gironda did train many actors and actresses, both on nutrition and in bodybuilding. And the fact that she basically essentially had a steak and eggs and milk diet, it is very similar to Vince Gironda's principles. Whether she learned from him or not, I'm not really sure, but there are some forums out there on the internet that state that Vince Gironda was actually her nutritionist, and that she was a client of Vince Gironda, and to be honest, it wouldn't be surprising at all. So now that you know Marilyn Monroe's diet, which was essentially milk, steak and eggs, if you're interested in finding out more about these principles which were advocated by Vince Gironda and Rio Blair, you can find books on Vince Gironda and Rio Blair on my website www.goldenerabookworm.com. Especially good right now is Blueprint for the Bodybuilder, which does really deal a lot with Vince Gironda's nutritional principles. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on Marilyn Monroe's diet, which essentially was steak, milk and eggs, and I'll be following this video up with her exercise routine soon to come. Hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, and thank you for watching. Leave me your comments. If you'd like to support my work, please visit PayPal or become a Patreon on www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm, or you can visit my website to purchase books and courses on the old school, golden, silver and bronze eras of bodybuilding. Anyway, that's it for me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, I just want to recommend this phenomenal book, Vince's Secret Locker, volume number 2 by Carl Coyne. I've been looking at this for about 4 weeks and I can't put it down. If you get a chance, check it out. He also has a part 1 that I highly recommend also. Vince was the trainer to the stars and had an amazing, interesting gym that today there's still not equipment like it around. It was all made out of wood. He'll be on our radio show coming up probably in the next couple weeks or so. Have a great day, and again, highly recommend this book.